my God, we're going live.
Going live. Well, that was quick.
Whoa, we're live. Live at 5.
Live at 5. Live at 8.
8.
Just over here talking shit.
Talking shit, you guys. Like,
I should have brought that wine.
You said wine?
Yeah.
Oh, hold up. You know me, I'm an alcoholic.
Every time I buy alcohol, like I'll drink a little bit of it and then it'll sit in my refrigerator until it's spoiled.
I have a little bit of this.
What's
You want
that?
some shots? It's the Absolute Juice. It's only a little bit. I got some Bacardi coconut, if you want some of that. I have some Svedka Citron, so a little bit in here. So we can have a drink. We can have a drink.
Whatever I can put in here. Whatever can I put in there?
What can you put in? See, if I had brown, that would be great.
I don't like brown.
Yeah, I don't have it. Well, if you want to put some, look, I'll just slide them over here. You can't be putting my half-empty bottles on. I actually drink my bottles. Hey. Good you?
Just started.
Damn, this shit wet.
Oh, they're working on her fitness.
I don't know how that's gonna taste in there. It's strawberry.
We're gonna see.
It's a juice vodka. Yeah, okay. It's like infused with juice or something like that. Okay. Let me see.
I like the sound. I like. No, this is actually good.
It is? Here, pour a little in here. Let me taste. Oh.
I never know what a little is. Yes, you get a swig.
It actually is pretty good.
Listen, I'm getting a PV flashback.
Hell yeah. Clear liquor always reminds me of PB. How do I add a link?
Oh, and we have crawfish.
We have crawfish from OMG Seafood that we're about to.
I'm not naming names.
They're
not sponsoring.
They're not sponsoring.
They're not sponsoring.
I
mean, but if it's good, then I'll give them their props if they're good. I just want to smell it. Let me see.
You see?
No, I ordered crawfish from somewhere. I think it was Jocelyn or something. Something with a J. That crawfish was so juicy.
Yes.
Oh my God. Sucking the heads all day.
Oh my God, look at your face. Oh,
you know me,
goodness.
Very expressive.
Oh my goodness.
Very expressive. Let me see. Oh. Is that the musica?
Look, somebody make I don't know anything.
Oh. Wait. Okay. Oh, okay.
Okay. Listen, I'm gonna live on my Insta. It's not my time anymore.
Right now, being ignorant. I should have known better. We're gonna figure your life out.
Oh.
You can put it down there? Oh, you're trying to get both of us?
Yeah. What is that?
Vibrated. Who is that?
Hello. Graduation is August 8th, and I expect you to be there. And he hung up. Oh my God. What's up, y'all? We're about to do a dope video.
Yes, it's live on YouTube.
On YouTube. So go on YouTube and watch. You have your YouTube in your bio?
Yes.
Go to Diamond's bio to check out the live.
You put some big potatoes in here.
Ooh, I told you. And they cut them in half. Oh, so good. They have the best. We're about to do a mukbang.
Is it?
Is what?
Is it a mukbang?
Kinda, sorta.
No, I want the real mukbang where we got like 5 pounds and then some like catfish and shrimp.
Ah!
That's mukbang.
I got you. They in here.
Oh. Okay. Listen, you don't have to.
Oh, fuck it.
All right, so we're here to eat crawfish and talk. Wait, where are we gonna put the carcasses?
Oh shit.
We're gonna put the carcasses.
Oh, excuse me.
No coof.
He uses this old ass pan.
Okay,
it has. I accidentally put it in the dishwasher. Yeah, you're not
this
supposed
bitch is
to.
not iridescent.
Yeah, you're not supposed to put those pans from Dollar Tree inside of the dishwasher.
When you're supposed to throw them out when you're done.
If you clean them right. When it first came on, I thought it was gonna be a Lawrence episode. It's like a full Lawrence episode, which it kind of was a little bit, but not too much. It was like kind of everyone. How's the episode on?
Okay. Which is more sopped up.
I'm gonna save mine. Let it get in the juices once we all do.
Well, it should be like, yeah, it should be a good amount of here.
So, I think it was a good episode. Of course, Molly and my good girl Issa, they just, I don't know.
Okay. Okay, wait, okay. We gotta start from the beginning.
Okay.
Well, I enjoyed the episode. It was very triggering. Very, very triggering.
Why was it triggering?
We'll get there. So anyway, man. And then Gondola's alarm goes off.
You said who?
Gondola.
Gondola?
Gondola.
Why is it Gondola?
You got some on that. I don't know what you named her Gondola.
It's Gondola. No, Candela.
Exactly.
Condoleezza Rice.
Pokemon. I've never seen it for Gondola. Never seen it for Gondola.
Really?
It's either her beady eyes or that plait. It's something. I don't trust her.
You don't trust her?
I don't trust her. But luckily, this episode came through.
Okay.
So bring up that they're having a Friendsgiving. And then he just invites himself to the Friendsgiving.
He does.
If you don't get invited, you didn't get invited.
All facts.
If you got to invite yourself, you were never invited.
And see, was she a little hesitant on inviting him?
Well,
was it a little hesitation?
Well, she tried to make it seem like, oh, I didn't think you'd want to go.
Yeah. And then we'll talk about the Friendsgiving too, because a lot of stuff happened at the Friendsgiving.
Very shady.
A lot of stuff.
But yeah, the most important part of that scene was him inviting himself, and the fact that she didn't invite him in the first place.
Yeah.
Because she's not trustworthy. And our trigger is playing because I was triggered. Excuse me. This is when security came through with the facts.
Right. Oh my gosh.
When Lawrence goes to a restaurant and then sees Issa there watching Finding Jaquan.
Finding the I'm dead. Wait. And mind you, this is the same place, Condoleezza told Issa about this place. Is what I'm guessing.
Yeah.
And I was like, ooh.
Oh, okay, wait. Yes, because when Lawrence sees her, of course they go into their queue. It gets real awkward.
I totally related though, because she was like, "Oh, I'm about to go." Issa's like, "Oh, I'm about to go." It's like, "Yeah, I got my food to go. It's cool. I'm about to head out." The man calls her order.
Oh yeah. To go. Order for here.
Order for here for Issa. She literally gets up, grabs the tray of food and her drink, and like walks. How fucking relatable is that? My ass would definitely do some shit like that.
Oh yeah. But
so this was also like a Thanksgiving episode.
Yeah.
If you guys didn't know. It was like a Thanksgiving episode. I actually love how they show everyone else's Thanksgiving.
Well, yeah.
Like, but through stories.
Because that's what we would do.
Yeah.
That's what we would do. Oh, yeah. Let me see what Q's doing.
Right, yeah.
What are you doing today?
We get to see the brother. Molly's brother and stuff. That's cool.
Oh, yes, because there was a scene, when... Wait. Oh, we're skipping around.
Yeah, we're skipping around. Let's stop.
Because the other important scene...
They're in the grocery store. Molly and Issa.
Molly and Issa in the grocery store. Now, this scene also triggered me. Because I've been there. You don't even know if you want to even rock the boat.
Yeah.
So, like Issa and Molly, you just are weird around each other.
Yeah, you're just treading lightly.
Yeah, until you can't be weird no more, which... In the grocery store, I feel like that was their moment of acknowledging that there is a problem.
Yeah, there's something going on. Mm-hmm. Definitely.
But instead of talking about it there, they plan to talk about it on Thanksgiving, which is not a good idea.
Not a good idea at all. Not a good idea. And I was like, damn, is she gonna... I hope they have this conversation with her about that more.
Mm-hmm.
So then I think it goes into Thanksgiving, right? The fact that I had never seen Issa's mom, and when I saw that it was
Wendy Raquel Robinson,
oh my God, I was so happy. That lit me up.
If I ever have like a movie of my life, she's playing Sharice.
No, I want my mom to be Jennifer Lewis.
No, Jennifer Lewis is gonna be my grandmother.
Wow.
Cause relatable, just loud and everybody a little girl. Little girl. I am 35 years old. Little girl, I said.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, her and her brother show up to her mom's house and they see an ambulance and they're like freaking out because they think it's. Mm-hmm. But then they realize it's their stepdad and they're instantly relieved. Oh, thank God.
Yeah. Yeah.
Instantly relieved. Their mom ends up going with the stepdad in the ambulance. And so Issa and her brother are not staying because their mama not there. And so they go to they go to the soul food place first, right?
And so wasn't it like
what? Like an hour wait.
Okay.
Yeah, and then they go to a Mexican restaurant.
Okay.
He'd only come in and out, maybe once or twice.
Yeah, he's rarely been on the show.
Yeah.
Can we get a spinoff with him or something? Like, we need that.
Now that he's not rude.
I'll help you create it.
Me too. The corn now.
But yeah, I loved it. I loved that conversation that they had. She actually brought up. Did she bring up her and Molly too?
She brought up her and Molly later. So the important part of which is where I got triggered.
The whole episode was triggering for Diamond.
Woo! So she pretty much says, and actually I wrote it down. She says, well, she tells her brother how she saw Lawrence and Gondola at the restaurant. And she's like, pretty much admitting, like, I'm not gonna lie, like I was a little bit bothered by it. Mm-hmm. Because let me find it. Because it's like Issa and Lawrence worked together 5 years.
5 whole years.
5 years.
Whoa.
Yeah. And so she said, nigga with potential.
Huh.
I got the work in progress.
Mm-hmm.
And it took a lot of support and patience.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like she's reaping all the benefits of his time with me.
Yep. She's reaping all. She literally
said these words. Literally said these words. Because I've been in that situation. You're with them through all of it, all of the trauma, all the toxicity,
all the bullshit,
all the inconsiderateness, all the bullshit. And then when they decide to be a better person, it's not for you. It's not for you. But
it's for the next bitch.
It's for the next bitch. But I do think it goes both ways.
Yeah.
Because it's like, yeah, you wanted them to be better, but you didn't expect them to be.
Yeah.
It's like, why is anybody going to do something for you that you... I mean, granted, you would want somebody to just read your mind.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? I think you want them to do this for you.
Yeah.
But no.
And I think she said something about how she was like, how dare I say something like that? You know, even being humble enough to say that, because anybody else was like, yeah, I built that nigga. Give me him back. He's a good man now.
Well, but see, but it's not even maybe run them back, but she probably does want them back.
Yeah, something's gonna happen.
But it's like, actually, I don't know what it is, because who I was in that situation with,
mm-hmm.
he literally joked like, "Oh, when me and my girl get married, like we're gonna toast you. Like, thank you for who I am right now." I'm like, fuck y'all. You can choke on that. Like, you can choke.
I hope you choke on that toast.
Yeah, so it's like it's not even how, it's just the audacity of it all.
Yeah.
Just the audacity. And I was telling my friend, like, it makes me not even want to, well, I feel bad because the next guy's probably going to struggle because I'm not going to want to put no time, effort, and support and patience into somebody who's going to just treat me like whatever and then treat the next girl like gold, mm-hmm. or like a diamond.
And I think that's the biggest fear when it comes to dating. It's that they're just worried.
They're going to take you for granted.
They're going to take you for granted. You're going to waste your time. Like, you don't want to, no one wants to waste their time. So when you're dealing with someone and you're putting your all in them, you don't want to feel like, oh, you don't want to. So then, mind you, everything's happening. They're like, the scenes are like flipping from everyone's different Thanksgiving. And so I feel like we learned a little bit about Molly's situation, a little more.
Which is
because
funny.
of her dad, yeah.
Because I was just talking to my friend and we actually brought that up. I'm like, oh, whatever happened with that situation?
Yeah.
They never showed to us because Molly is so mad. I guess I just assume she'll get over it, but it's Molly. She's not getting over it.
And that's probably why Molly is so upset with Issa for getting over the fact that Condoleezza Rice is with Lawrence. Now you got me calling her everything the side name. Condola.
Candlestick. I don't know.
So yeah, I feel like she has a lot of resentment towards her dad. So
yeah.
Even when it comes to dealing with Asian bad.
And you know what, with the with the Asian bad situation, I don't even think she was wrong. You can't crack them open.
Yeah, you can't. You can't.
Like a crawfish.
Yeah. Like a crawfish.
You can't do that. And because it'll make them shut down more. But luckily, Andrew seems like a decent guy where he's like, you know what? I was a bit closed off.
Yeah.
So if you just give me some time, which that's all he needed. Like, if she would have said, hey, you know, it seems like you're closed off and I know you're probably not going to want to open up immediately because we're getting to know each other. But, you know, I will wait. I'll be patient. Like, if she would just took it that way initially, but she's like, you don't tell me anything. Like, you know, like
yeah, so I'm sure it caught him off guard. No, she shows like a picture.
Is he Korean?
Yeah. And the mom's like, is he Korean? Everybody's like,
why are all black people so ignorant? Bro, all black people are, when I was living in China, my family all the time. How's Japan?
You found a Korean's girlfriend is pregnant.
With whose baby?
Who's a house. And then the other brother brought home a stripper, so we got to see this thing, blah, blah, blah. And the mom's like, well, your brother's not overthink nothing. And she looks over at the brother's girlfriends, and the pregnant way and the way with the stripper heels on. I was just like, wow, what the fuck? Mama always knows.
They came with the red light special shoes. I couldn't.
Yeah, definitely the stripper knockers. The stripper knockers.
But yeah, it's interesting how like we've seen a lot of Molly's family.
Yeah, we have seen a lot of Molly's family.
Yeah, I think we see most, which still doesn't make sense why she is the way she is. Like maybe I missed something. But I mean, her family seems pretty stable.
They do. They seem pretty cool.
Yeah, like other than their regular drama.
So now let's get into Friendsgiving with Condoleezza Rice and who was that? Lawrence.
Yeah, and her bougie ass friends.
And her bougie ass friends. Bougie friends.
Do you think Lawrence's top was cute?
I didn't care for it. It wasn't my favorite.
I'm not fashionable, so I didn't even clock them being shaded at him.
Yeah.
Until they made that joke, like a nice shirt. And they started laughing. I'm like, oh wait, sure.
What was the shade?
No, because one of the guys like fake complimented him on his shirt,
okay.
And everybody laughed. I'm like, that wasn't genuine.
Oh, okay. And we also met, what was that? Condoleezza's cousin.
What, her drunk ass friend?
Nah, yeah, I think it was her cousin, her drunk ass cousin. She was drunk as fuck. She was one of the characters from Black Lady Sketch Show. Mm-hmm. But yeah, she was a little drunk. And so she went into the kitchen and wait.
In the kitchen because Lawrence was being very charming that day. Very charming. So he offered to get everybody, refill their drinks. And the one person who didn't need another drink, so I come with you. That's why she went in there.
She goes in there, and I don't know if anyone else knew, but I never knew that Condoleezza Rice was married. Yeah. So that was said before. Yeah, but they kind of brushed over it, and they insinuated that it bothered Lawrence, but they didn't spend any time. Yeah. And so they got a little deeper when they were inside of the kitchen, because the cousin tells Lawrence, basically he's a rebound to her ex-husband. And it's kind of funny now that we see the dynamics, because look, Condoleezza Rice just got out of a marriage. Mm-hmm. Lawrence just got out of a 5-year relationship. Mm-hmm. So I feel like if anything does happen between Lawrence and Issa, Condoleezza Rice might be a little understanding because of the history, maybe. Or maybe because she don't even like him like that. Yeah. Maybe. Because what we see is her aloofness in this episode to Lawrence. Because you remember at the end of Friendsgiving, and they had that talk, and she pretty much says, well, I didn't even really invite you. She said that? You didn't? I was a little... a little indisposed. I was a little under the influence. I was drinking my wine. I didn't know that she said that. Yeah, because they got into a little tiff. A little tiff. And she pretty much says that to him. Wow. Yeah, and it's like, I mean, granted, yeah, you did, but, and they're pretty much saying like, because he said, are you still hung up on your ex? He says at one point. Granted, she didn't say yes or no. She didn't. No. And then she's like, if anybody should worry about exes, it should be me. It should be me. So instead of her saying something herself about the situation, she went along to say that if she didn't cheat. Yeah. If she didn't cheat. But my thing is, she really redirected that conversation to him. You know why? Because she ain't no good. Condoleezza. Gondola ain't no good. Karuchi ain't no good. Yeah, so she really drifted the conversation back to him. She pulled a fuck nigga move. She did. She really did, now that I think about it. She did her thing with that. That's how you do it. That's a pro. Yeah. That's a pro. Ugh. Real bad one? Yeah, real bad one. Look at that show. It be kind of looking chewed up. Yeah, she did flip that one. Yeah. Like my ex, what about your ex? Oh, wait a minute. That's not what we were talking about. Yeah, and so she's like, if you if she wouldn't have cheated, they wouldn't be together.
Well, how's it the point?
That. Yeah.
How's it the point?
Because she tried to make it a point, but it's like she cheated. That's why they broke up.
Yeah, and if he wants to still be with her, he's forgiving her for it.
Yeah, exactly.
Even though, granted, they
I feel like he should have forgave her in the first place. He should have went and fucked that little Best Buy girl. Chase, yeah.
Chase Ho. I don't like anybody Lawrence dates.
I'm just really not liking Lawrence at all, honestly.
Why?
I don't know. It just reminds me of a lot of niggas that ain't shit.
Lawrence is not even a bad guy. He just dumb.
Yeah, and niggas be, but they really be smart.
But I don't think he's acting. I don't think he's acting. I think it's real.
Yeah, it probably is real.
I really don't think he's that smart. I mean, like, tech-wise, yes, but, like, common sense-wise.
They always be like that. I feel like he know what he be doing, though. Because I still don't like how he pulled up on Issa.
Okay.
Talking about, don't say this and can we not have conversations
I
about
get that. I get that, though. And one, because I've been there.
Uh-huh.
I've been there. That's why I'm so triggered by this season, because I've lived this. I've lived this. Like, having, especially when your friends still talk to your ex.
Yeah.
And then they go back and tell him things. Or the ex asks them things. And it's like, leave me out of it. Like, don't talk about me.
That's why I don't even like to bring my exes, my people I'm in relationships with around my friends until I know that they're really worth, bringing around. Mm-hmm. But I've never had that problem. All my friends know, cut that nigga off. Like,
see, my friends are rude and they don't respect me.
If I'm done with him, you are done with him. Oh, crawfish got me high.
It's not even spicy.
It's not even spicy.
It is salty though.
It is a little salty. I
squirted.
And so then we go to Molly again. Well, while Thanksgiving's going on, Issa and Molly are texting.
Very dry back and forth.
Very, very dry. So Issa lets Molly know, hey, Thanksgiving's a little crazy right now. Didn't really give much details. And she was like, I might be a little late to eat some pie because they were supposed to eat pie on Thanksgiving and talk.
Which the whole day Issa wasn't excited to go and get that pie.
Yeah. And so I feel like Molly's response was just so unnecessary. She replies to the message. She's like, girl, do you? And I'm like,
they were both dry.
But I mean, she could have said, what happened? Bitch, what's going on? Or something, or it was like, girl, do you? Like she, I don't know. I
mean, coming from being in that situation, part of you doesn't even think she's going to want to come anyway.
Yeah.
And then when they do that, they're like, oh, okay, just I thought. And again, just as I thought. And instead of, again, talking it out, we're just being passive aggressive.
Yeah. And so, then Issa cancels. And Molly, of course, is over it, per usual. What do we expect? Molly's over it. Molly's always over the bullshit.
Molly gets 0.005% better every episode.
Every episode.
0.005 better. An improvement. Okay?
I'm so happy, though, that, she sat down and, talked with her dad a little bit, kind of.
Yeah, because it's like she put a standard on her dad,
mm-hmm.
And him not meeting it made her mad. And it's like, you can't get mad at him for a standard that you put on.
Yeah, and the brother was like, her brother, Molly's brother, was basically like, he's human.
Yeah,
he's a nigga too.
She's like, don't call him a nigga.
Don't call him a nigga.
Dad's niggas too.
Dad's a niggas too. They're just older. But yeah.
Yeah, and then especially because he made it right. Like, it'd be one thing if he kept cheating and still cheating to this day. To this day. But he did it and made it better.
Yeah.
Well, not made it better, but he righted his wrongs.
Righted his wrongs.
Wrote his wrongs. the wrongs were not right.
Mm-hmm.
So, and again, if the mom is, and this is why when you're in a relationship, you really can't have people with you.
Yeah, even your kids.
Because you tell your people what happened, and they don't forgive them.
They don't.
And then you do.
And see, I'll be trying to work on that because I have friends and they'll tell me about their ancient nigga that they're dealing with. I'm like, fuck that nigga. And then he come around in the back of my mind like,
still fuck that nigga. Oh,
and I'm like, still fuck that nigga.
That's me. Like you ain't about to. If I'm your good friend, you're not about to tell me all the ways that he's hurt you and then think I'm gonna be cool with it.
Yeah.
No, and I'm not with him, so I don't gotta forgive him.
Yeah.
Now, granted, am I gonna be like bitch nigga whenever I see him? No. I'm not
Well,
gonna do that.
I'm not gonna be like, hey,
No, do that.
Not at all.
But I'll be cordial. But yeah, it's certain things you really gotta keep to yourself. But I mean, granted, they didn't need for Molly to know her aunt was being messy.
Yeah.
But yeah, if like her brother said, the mom forgave him. So like, who are you to still
hold a grudge?
Yeah, hold a grudge. And Molly's made plenty of mistakes that she's expected people to forgive her for.
Hello.
So provide the same grace that you expect, Molly. Now,
yeah.
Like I really want to like Molly.
I like Molly. I do. I see a little bit of myself in her. Only as far as how, I don't know. I just see myself in her. She's a boss bitch.
Okay.
But I don't know. I want everything to be good with her. Like I feel like she just finds.
Because Issa's problem with the friend, like on the friendship side, she hasn't been paying that much attention to Molly.
Yeah.
Like that's her issue.
She hasn't been paying attention to Molly. She hasn't been saying much to Molly.
Yeah. So in her mind, because again, Molly's improving 0.005% every episode, but Issa don't. You know, and that's why I can't put it all on Molly. I can't put it all on Molly.
Yeah, we can't put it all on Molly. Because even when it came to the block Molly out, and normally Molly is the number one person that she confides into.
But now it's Gondola.
Now it's Condoleezza Rice.
Coco Montrese. Cuckoo Cachu.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Cat in the Hat.
However, I do love all her looks.
I don't know why.
I feel like she has this essence of.
I feel like did you listen to the new episode of Insecurity? They mention how she's probably a Virgo. I'm like, she might be a Virgo.
That's probably why you don't like her.
Because I could probably count on one finger how many Virgos I like. Just kidding, two.
And then you guys, so ends with Lawrence. Lawrence watching watching everyone's story on Instagram, and he watches Issa's, and you know Issa is with her brother, and they're eating Mexican food or whatever. It's like a snap. Yeah, it's a snap story from that. But he did say something like that's cute or something. Yeah, and his face literally lights up when he sees that she's responding. And
they're gonna have sex.
That's how it cuts off. So how do you feel? Do you feel like they're gonna have sex? I feel like they're gonna have sex and it's just gonna be that. Or I feel like they might almost have sex and then realize what they're doing.
Or they're gonna have sex and gonna find it.
It's gonna be because Issa's a great writer, so she's not gonna give us nothing too predictable. So they'll probably almost about to have sex. She'll walk in, or they were gonna have sex, didn't have sex, sitting there talking about not having sex, and Condoleezza Rice walks in and they're like half naked. And it's like,
or they're just gonna like hang out a lot more and get really flirty, and then right before they get hot and heavy, Nathan's gonna come back. Molly wasn't necessarily wrong. Because all throughout the season, anytime Issa had a public problem, she'd send Molly to go fix it. But then when I'm watching again, I'm like, and then seeing all the times that she's had
the rescue ride.
So in her mind, oh, this is just what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah, yeah.
How is she supposed to know that this was the one time not to come through for you, even though you keep asking her to do it?
I feel like maybe it should have been done a little better. She should have
told
him to go do whatever, leave, and then she should have told Issa right then after.
Well, but that's why she sent him away, because she didn't. And I never need this, but I need closure.
Oh my God, I need closure.
Like, did he really just ghost because he was a fuckboy? Like, I really don't think it was that simple.
I feel like something happened because he said he had to go back home.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and then he kind of like, what's what I'm looking for? He kind of made it seem like it was like mental health related as well.
Yeah, yeah.
So like, I need to know. Tell me.
I'm sure he's gonna pop up again.
Oh yeah, because him and Andrew
are friends, right?
Or still.
I think
because remember in the beginning of the season, Andrew asked Molly to ask Issa
if Nathan can come or not. Yeah.
So I'm like foreshadow. I feel like that's a foreshadow.
Yeah.
So he may pop up. I knew he was trash as soon as I saw him.
I know. I'm not talking to my security babe no more either.
Security.
He probably got a whole wife. Who knows?
Security guards, bouncers.
Yeah, he probably has a whole wife now. It's really weird.
Oh, wait. So, you know how I was triggered by the episode, right?
Uh-huh.
I spent the whole night just in my feelings.
What?
Next thing you know, I get a text from my ex. Because the devil was busy.
The devil was
busy.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, a text about how pretty much he thinks his past is going to ruin his relationship and he don't know how to stop it.
The relationship he's currently in.
And I was like...
Well, I hope you like that downward spiral.
I was like I looked at it and put it down because it's like I cannot be the therapist anymore.
You gotta hit him with that Sealy until you do right by me. Everything you do is gonna crumble, nigga. Period. Period. Stop. On that ass.
Stop.
No, ma'am.
Yeah, I'm like, look at the devil.
Girl, I've had some ghosts come back recently too. Quarantine has got the ghosts out, you guys. The ghosts are moving.
Listen, I tell my friend that I'm like, whatever dudes in your inbox right now, just know 99.9999999% of them are not for real. Mm-hmm. They got time in their hands and they lonely.
And they lonely. Niggas is lonely out here.
I get so lonely.
Hello?
Yeah, that's a lot. But yeah, I feel like security guards and things of that nature, yeah,
they're always trash. I'm ready for next episode though. I'm really ready. Like, I need episodes to be a little longer. Please.
Bro,
45 minutes at least. Like,
I didn't check the time on this one, but last episode
this one was exactly 30 minutes.
Okay.
But it actually might have been a little bit shorter because the song
play. The wind down?
No. Because the time for the episode was 30, but it had like a little commercial at the beginning. So
oh yeah, with the
drag queens. Yeah, the drag queen show.
I'm watching that because I love
Yes, I love Bob drag queen.
He's great.
Yeah. I walk in with my purse first. Hey.
But
oh my goodness.
I just needed to get more juice. Either give us the block party or don't tell us about it at all. Because this countdown, I don't need it.
It's killing me because I'm like, if the block party is the final episode, I'm gonna lose my shit. Like, I'm gonna lose my shit.
I think it'll be maybe because it seems like. Bless you.
Thank you.
It's
spices, I promise.
It's not killing me, surprisingly. It's really not spicy. That's weird.
It's not really spicy. Mm-mm. I think that might just gave you garlic.
Oh, shit.
And butter.
But it's still good. But what was I saying?
Oh, excuse me.
I don't know. Saying it's not been important.
You was talking about the block party. They give us the episode.
Because it feels like every episode is already like maybe a month or two between each other. So maybe the block party might be like episode after next.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Because I mean, we just went to Thanksgiving, so if we're following it how it's gonna go, we have a Christmas episode coming up soon.
Oh right? Shit, yeah.
Yeah, because Thanksgiving last Sunday.
So maybe it'll be but she can have a block party in the winter.
Yeah, the block party is gonna be in the spring, I think, because it's 2 months. 2 months from Thanksgiving is what?
Like
February.
Like
we gonna see.
Well, actually, it is winter.
Yeah.
Oh well, they ain't Cal. They'll probably be 70 degrees.
Yeah, because Thanksgiving was it looked a little warm.
I'm like, bro, they in Florida.
Yeah. So Thanksgiving, so November.
So I think we'll be up to after that.
January, yeah. Yeah.
There's about to be some shit.
Yeah, some shit's about to jump off.
It's about to go.
I just hope Molly gets her shit together. And Issa too.
Well, maybe, because I was just thinking, what is Issa's problem? And another friend of mine mentioned that she's self-centered.
She is a little self-centered.
So she's been and probably not in a necessarily a negative way, but like she's been so obsessed with her block party.
Yeah.
Because her and Condoleezza probably wouldn't even be friends if there was no block party.
Yeah, because that's their common ground.
Yeah, that and Lawrence.
That and Lawrence. Lawrence is a big one. Look at this crawfish, y'all.
It's on the roids. And then they got the little baby.
Right.
Baby. But yeah, man. I love it. I'm glad Insecure exists.
Yeah, I'm glad that it's back. I'm glad that we're getting it. I'm so excited.
Ooh. But I do wish it was longer.
That's my only thing.
Because I've been watching the white drama shows and they get hours and fucking.
Well, Ozark, an hour. I be sitting there getting my whole life watching them, watching my white dramas.
So, and I'm almost done with 6.
It's 8 episodes. That shit.
No, I know it's.
That's 8.
I'll tell you right now. Let me see where I'm at. Very quick. I'm episode. See, I'm literally in the middle of it. Okay, yeah. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Oh, I'm on the last episode. It's all gonna be over.
So what's happened so far?
Well, right now, Elena. Oh, spoilers, people. Spoilers. If you haven't seen Little Fires Everywhere.
Spoiler alert. Go away.
Right now, Elena just told Pearl about her mom.
Oh, that weak ass bitch. Elena is a weak ass bitch. Like, if that's not white privilege for you, I don't know what it is. What is? That is some white privilege shit right there. Like,
but I can't even. I mean, I don't like anybody in the show really.
The only person I like the little rebellious girl.
She's annoying.
She's very annoying, but I feel like it comes from a place of pain and hurt, and she just knows. Like, I don't know. I guess I related a lot, even though I've never dealt with anything like that on that extreme level. But it's just like being an outcast of a family, and you have your older sister, your older brother, and then you have your they're all doing their things, and they're getting praised for it. So she doesn't really get that praise at all, and it's really sad. And it's did you see has the episode? Because I know on one episode, Elaine, like, the daughter and her get into it, and the daughter's like, "You no, Elaine's like, you make it so hard for me to be your mother."
That was last
and
episode.
She said, "Well, how about you stop being my mother?"
Yeah.
And I was like,
and then her mom proceeds to go cut her out of all the Christmas pictures.
All of the Christmas pictures. Like, you fucking bitch. Like, how can you call yourself a mother and do something like that?
Well, I've seen a little bit of the spoilers.
You didn't want a child.
She tried.
Yeah.
She tried. Now I probably would throw myself downstairs.
And no cap, when I first saw the clips of the show, I thought the first episode, that Kerry Washington was burning that house down.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what I thought actually.
The way they made it seem, I thought that Kerry Washington was gonna be like this bad guy.
Which I can't get with her either. I can't get with her either.
Why not?
She's like, she's doing too much. Like I feel like, message. like in her mind, she never matured past the age where everything happened to her. Her brain stayed that age.
Yeah.
Which I'm sure is due to the trauma.
And to want to run away, like to move from city to city.
Well, no, I mean just like how she handles things. She handles things very immaturely.
Okay.
Like she's still 20.
Yeah.
Like I said, I feel like her brain froze in that moment.
Okay.
Like around the time her brother died, and then her lover died, and all that drama all happened at the time. I feel like her brain froze at that time.
Yeah. Probably so.
Like, because what her actual age in the show's like, well, maybe in her 40s.
Yeah.
Her mental age is not age because she